Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Air Node, where the armies of Frigoberto and Preston Garvey took out a frost wyvern and shock snakes. With cries of "Wodenaz, Wodenaz," the monster hunters charged into battle and slew the monsters for which they had trained so hard, proving once and for all that the might of man can defeat even the strongest of the magical monstrosities that we may face. I am Marcus Aurelius, and this is Age of Wonders 3, a roleplay campaign where you, the viewer, makes the decisions. And we need to upgrade Satura the Dark. She can become Monk 2, which will give her more spellcasting, which is useful against undead, certainly. Unlocks Healing and Convert. All units in the hero's army gain 1 resistance. Touch of Faith. All units in the hero's army gain 200 happiness. Or just more spellcasting. Deals 50% of all damage dealt against target. No. I actually feel like ranged strength is a smart move for her at this point. These abilities don't seem that great, and I think it'd be useful for her. Alright. Well, Frigoberto can move, but he's going to stay with Preston here. They're going to travel together. Ignatius the Charged will stay in the west and defend our western borders against what comes after them. And we should have another scout coming soon as well. Ignatius could also run to the aid of Aurelia should it be required, but his army's pretty weak. Festival of Magic in Geldorf. The people of Geldorf organized a magic festival and collected 180 mana. Fantastic. Let's keep it out of the hands of a Pontifex Maximus Kyonanon so that she doesn't snort it. And another human scout has been set up, so now we can look at Geldorf here, and I think we're going to produce a few more troops. And then Geldorf as well will focus on building. Of course, by doing this, we are... Lashanti offers a tribute. Would you prefer a small army or 67 mana? Well, of course we'd prefer a small army. Wow, that is a very small army. Thanks, Lashanti. So they will join us for 334. You know what? Let's just do it. We'll have one turn where we don't produce troops in Geldorf. And we shall accept Lashanti into our empire. Options, options, options. Deep Sea Trench, which can produce Baby Kraken. Whispering Rocks, which can produce Siren's Rock. A Pearl Mine, which leads to a Kelp Forest. Gold. Seagrass Meadow. Your units that are stationed in this dwelling do not suffer from embarked penalties. Okay. So we're not going to do anything with them right now because we have no money. But we now directly control Lashanti. And Geldorf is not going to produce anything for right now. Druze, I'm sorry guys. You're going to have to wait. Geldorf is not producing anything. Can we skip to the next thing, please? How about we just select merchandise? There we go. Lashanti, also merchandise. Frigoberto. Alright. Let's get Preston Garvey over here. Frigoberto will join him. Actually, I am tempted right now. I am tempted to try to see what happens in a legendary treasure site. But it's still not... It'll help Geldorf immensely, but not yet. Now, we have more important tasks. We have to found a new city. We'll have to leave it for now. Gaspard is going to stay where he is. As will Ignatius. This scout is going to head up to the northwest. First, we're going to go to the berries. It's a good idea. Surandi is going to... Okay. So this is a trading post. I don't think we can go inside his domain, but we can see the outskirts of his city there, I believe. Yeah, it's already got a stone wall. It's surrounded by steep, icy mountains. And it appears that there is no land bridge. We'll continue moving to the east, but it appears that we are safe for now from Zoki of Clan Brago. Too bad we couldn't meet someone friendly. Oh my goodness. We found a giant mammoth. I don't want to mess with it, but I do want to get this gold. Let's just have our scouts stay here, and next turn they'll go after the gold. Meanwhile, the city feller. We'll check out. Okay. More necromancers. It's a good thing we checked. Good thing we came down here and took a look, because these people could threaten Geldorf. So they're coming from somewhere. But we cannot as of yet see where. Must be further off to the west. 3 reanimators, though, seems a bit much for Anya to handle on her own. Let's see if we can't pull away. And Ignatius will come down here and guard it along with her. Alright. We have produced Mounted Archer. 8 turns for a phalanx. While Frigoberto would love those, that's a lot of turns. And they have come up to attack. It's a good thing that we pulled back when we did. We may need to send Ignatius down into the deeps with Anya in order to clear this place out. Because reanimators are the worst of the worst. Alright. Let's everybody get together. Get that out of the way there. Ignatius will move here. Alright. Anya's troops are going to get together. Excellent. You should have never left your underground lairs, foul undead. We lack Satura the Dark, but Anya does have the angelic cloak. That should serve her well. Alright, the long swordsman will be in the front line. Archers will move back. As will the Civic Guard. And Ignatius will stand behind them. Perfect. They are resisting the despair. This reminds me of a Neverending Story where Artax, Atreyu's horse, gives in to despair in the swamp and sinks to his doom. But our soldiers are not horses, and they will not give in to their despair. Alright, let's do this. Ignatius, what do you got? Oh, you can only hit these guys? Bummer, dude. There we go. Alright, his shock bolt is pretty effective. Lost Mariners? Monster Hunters. Excellent. Even more excellent. One unit of berserkers by themselves would get crushed by all three of them firing at them at the same time. Anya really wants to engage, but instead she's just gonna fire her musket for right now. It was a damn good shot, though. Holy moly, it ricocheted off all 6 of them. They're spreading out their carnage. Anytime someone attacks Anya, she goes after him. She gets mad. So that was a bad move. But first we have to get rid of these guys. Alright, Lost Mariners. Let's move you up a little bit here. I don't see what the benefit of that was, but whatever. Civic Guard? Oh, wow. They have very low morale because of despair. Okay, we're going to move you back. Okay, come on. Well, actually, let's take out these guys instead. Excellent. Now Anya can do her thing. Yet they survived. Anya's kind of in the way, so their shot didn't do as much damage as it could have. The Berserkers will finish them off for the Lattice Maiden. Ignatius? Gosh, not as effective as we would have hoped it would be. Long Swordsman? Yeah, you guys are staying where you are. As are you. Crap. Did they just take out Anya? What happened there? Well, I think I found a new research priority. She's only wounded, of course. But still. We forgot about their ability to regenerate. And we had the battle so well in hand, too. So what happens there? Resurrects the caster's last fallen hero. Alright, well, that's what we need, unfortunately. We need more money, too. Is there anything we can build in Geldorf that'll help us with that? Not really. This will gain happiness and people, though. Research would also be good. The faster we research, the faster we get Anya back. Warhol would also be helpful, though. But our number one priority is getting Anya back. Where did... Did we not have troops guarding Geldorf? What about our Frostling? Am I just not seeing him? Where the hell did our Frostling go? Oracle. Generate mana and increase mana income. Great Temple. Additional mana and increased mana capacity. The Observatory is increased research. That'll also give us the Grand Palace and the Academy. Okay. Only 2 turns, that's fine. Lashanti is going to continue with merchandise. Sorry, Drews, we're not in a position to discuss an alliance with you right now. We are, however, going to get some gold. And continue our scouting. Anya lies in the hospital bed. We need to research a cure for her. With her gone, well... Where did the Frostling go? Oh, they all left the city with the scout. Oh my goodness. That was just pure foolishness. Let's get them back there. Scout. Fairies. Alright, what do we have here? We have an independent party with high elf apprentices, halfling apprentices, and wisps. But what are they guarding? A crystal tree. And this is a lost city with mythical defenses. I think we've seen that one already. Okay. We will trust in Ignatius, because we have to continue to move forward. We have enough heroes that we have to trust in them to do their jobs. Mariner will come and help. Ignatius has to scout this out and find out where these people came from. There it is. Necromantic Circle. We will get revenge for Anya the City Feller. Oh, what's this? Well, nobody here can take it anyway. Gaspard is going to stay where he is. Surandi is going to keep exploring. Saber-tooth Chariot, Sun Guard. So Tigran units, what are they guarding? An inn. So they're just hanging out, having a drink. They pose no threat to us. Empire quest completed. Be the first to own a metropolis. Completed by unknown. So there's a great metropolis out there. We've heard rumors of it through the people that filter in through Geldorf. the non-humans and the non-residents of Aurelia who come in and speak of a great city somewhere out there in the fog. They get a fantastic monument. If I'd even known that existed, I would have put some effort into perhaps doing it. I wonder why Aurelia is not growing. It's been safe for the length of human memory. It's still 27 turns away from that high level of growth. Interesting. Lashanti, merchandise. I will leave it to the council to determine what Lashanti should actually produce. If we should just continue producing merchandise and tax them and get some money, or if one of those buildings that we saw before, the people of Lashanti should build. We have the Deep Sea Trench, the Whispering Rocks, the Pearl Mine, and the Seagrass Meadow. The one thing about Lashanti troops is they're not that useful to us right now because our enemies are on land, not on sea. So that needs to be considered. Maybe they might be more useful to us for their money at this time. So council can deliberate on that. This gold mine's already been liberated. This would be a good place for a city right here. We have a second gold mine, so we could... Well, but Aurelia might grow to encompass this gold mine, though. It probably will never grow to encompass this one, though. We have another tower. That's what we should do. We should probably take the tower first. You guys are going to stay here. Alright, let's take a look here. So we have a gold mine guarded by orcs. We have a magma forge. Excellent production. And then it appears there's a desert to the west. Here we have a flow rock quarry. And beyond that, another node. And beyond that, the ocean. I don't want to end close to either of these. Let's head up here. Kind of work together with other scouts. And expand this. Surandi will continue scouting to the south. What is this? It's guarded by humans. I guess we can't see what it is. It's a column of champions. Adds a level or promotion to the army. That's actually quite useful. Right. Before the episode ends, there is some revenge what needs to be taken. Our first battle underground. This will not be the first, nor likely the last time we fight necromancers. But they must be purged from the land. I was thinking of removing the units, but I don't think it's necessary. Alright, if that's the way you guys want to be. Okay. Civic Guard's going to move up. As a follower of Wodenaz, the monster hunters are particularly disturbed by Anya being knocked out of the fight, even if it's only temporarily. Oh well. Frigoberto needs to develop some type of skill that can be used against enemies. Ah, we've got their attention now. Alright, Ignatius, do your thing. Oh, I was actually kind of hoping for a better thing than that. Swordsmen are charging in. Backed up by Civic Guard. Over here, we should be able to take these guys without too much trouble. Excellent. Berserkers. Wonderful. Civic Guard. Let's just have the Monster Hunters finish him off. For Anya! Does anyone still have any... No, there's too much in the way there. Enough of you. And they have been stopped. We can get a crazed chicken. Just like what the halflings had. It's a throwable chicken. Alright. Ignatius is not sure what he's gonna do with it, but he's got it. And in the meantime, we need to head back. We stopped the threat, but at great cost. Mariner will head here. To join the kind of ragtag defenders of Geldorf. The Frostling has low morale. Why? Why do you have low morale, my friend? Oh, it's probably because you like the snow and you are in the desert. Yeah, he hates tropical. But he does like fertile plains. So where is it? Oh, here we go. So so he's losing morale because Anya had fallen, even though I don't think he knew Anya. Maybe he did in the march. Maybe he got to know her. And he is in hated terrain. So we are either in tropical volcanic terrain, but we're not, are we? What terrain is this? Fertile plains, which he loves, not hates. Likes fertile plains, says right there. I don't understand. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is not for me to understand. Members of the council, Frigoberto sends his regrets that Anya the City Feller has fallen in battle, but he assures you that she will be back to fighting strength in no time whatsoever. In the meantime, the council must determine what we should do with our new possessions in Lashanti. Since we have been given direct control over them, we have to determine what to do there. In addition, council, we must determine if we shall proceed with our plans as they currently are, or if the council has different ideas. This is more of a council advisory question than it is an actual vote. But if you have any problem with Frigoberto and Preston Garvey moving to the northeast, securing this area, and founding a third city, now is the time to let us know. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Marcus Aurelius. I'd like to thank you very much for watching. Have a good one.